right. Well, we're going to jump in here. I think it might just be me today, but that's okay. It's all practice and it's all good. If you're here and you're just quietly hanging out in the background, thank you for popping in just to see what Puppet Time with Nana is about. Well, it's about puppets. Imagine that. And Nana here to hang out and talk about puppets, but not just talk about puppets. The other thing that we do is make puppets. I don't know if you were able to make it to my first stream last week, which was my first ever live stream, and it was fun. We had a great time. But I gave a lot of background and I gave a lot of information about what this project is about, why I got started doing this. So if you have a chance to pop into the replay of last week's stream, that's where you can see a lot of fun information about how I got into this and what my vision is for it. But in a nutshell, I got weirdly obsessed with puppets and I started doing a lot of research, and I last year dove in and built a full-on Muppet style puppet, and his name is Sunny.
Yeah, my name is Sunny, and I'm just waiting right over here to get involved in this thing.
I know he gets a little snarky if I don't like bring him front and center, but I just, while I get my bearings and get oriented here, you can just rest over there. You'll be fine.
I know, I can wait. I can be very patient if I try.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm going to give my disclaimer that I gave last time, and that is that I'm brand new to puppetry. I'm brand new to puppets, and I am having a blast, but it is going to be a learning journey. So you get to come along with me on my learning journey. So I'm studying ventriloquism, as you can see, studying being the keyword.
Yeah, that you're not practicing a whole lot.
Okay, Sunny, come on over here. Okay. So reintroducing you to Sunny, if you have not met him already. Chances are you haven't. But this is my pal, Sunny.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Sunny. I'm here. I'm the co-host.
You are the co-host. Is that official now?
Yeah. I made it official last week that I'm the co-host. It's really hard to know where to look here.
Yeah, I know. It is, huh?
Yeah, because the camera is backwards, so it's like I go this way, and you're really going to the left, but what I see is I'm going to the right, and I just get so confused, and so then I get all goggly-eyed, and I don't know where I'm looking.
Okay, Sunny, it's okay. You don't need to explain all that to the people. They really don't care. Right now, they're just goggling at an adorable little yellow puppet.
Yes, I am kind of adorable, aren't I?
Okay, so here I am with my little buddy, Sunny.
Hello. Yes, I am your buddy, aren't I?
Yes, he's my buddy. And together we're just learning how to be a puppeteer and her puppet. So this is Sunny. What are you doing, Sunny?
Showing them how I can move my arm and how you can actually talk to me and move my arm and sort of do a weird thing with your mouth.
Yeah, I do kind of do a weird thing with the mouth. So yeah, as I said last time, I am learning ventriloquism, and it's a journey. It's a fun journey. And so I'm learning something new at my age, which is a thing. If you're my age, you know. So you'll get to know Sunny a little bit better, and we'll practice a little bit together, and I'll share a little bit about some of the things that I'm learning about ventriloquism and puppetry and making puppets. For the next however many weeks, we'll be working on a purple monster puppet.
Yay, purple monster!
Yeah. And it's a little bit different than Sunny. The purple monster is a foam core puppet. So his head and body will be constructed of foam and then covered with fur. So you get to watch that whole process. And as I said, this is a first time for me to build that kind of a puppet, which both are Muppet style puppets. The purple monster is going to be for my daughter, which is she's excited about getting her puppet. But it is like I say, he's made from foam. And so it's a new experience for me. So you get to watch me, hopefully not screw it up too bad. No, I'm sure I'll do great, because I love doing it, and crafty stuff comes kind of easy for me. So we'll see how it goes. So anyways, so I think without a whole lot more hubbub, I'm going to jump in, and we're going to pick up where we left off last week. right now I'm just streaming 1 day a week, so I'm not getting much progress. So I'm probably adding a second stream pretty soon so that we can get moving a little faster on this puppet, because I would like to finish it in this century. So anyway, so Sunny, would you mind if I put you back over on your stand?
No, I wouldn't mind at all. You could put me on my stand.
Wow. So polite.
Yes, I can be polite if I try.
Yeah, I know you can.
I just last time I think I was a little bit nervous, and so it made me kind of maybe a little bit grumpy.
Oh,
And I'm sorry if I was grumpy with you.
oh, you're so sweet.
I am a little bit sweet.
Yeah. You want to give me a hug?
Yes, I would like to give you a hug.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love Sunny hugs. Hang on just a sec. Okay, I know it's weird, but it's okay. I don't care if I'm weird. Do you care if I'm weird? If you had a puppet, would you hug it? Yes, you would. You know you would.
You know you would, yeah.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time. Okay. All right, I'm getting you all tangled up in my cords here. Okay, Sunny, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to just lay you right here.
Right here on this hard surface?
Yep. You'll be okay. The kitten's not in here.
The kitten, no, the kitten, don't let her in here. She'll eat me.
We have a new kitten, which, by the way, I'm solo today because my hubby is working, and so it's just me and the kitty. She's 4 months old, and her name is Luna. And oh, I have some pictures. I'm going to show you Luna. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm going to share my desktop, but let me get to the right pictures here. We have a new kitten, and her name is Luna, and she is adorable. And oh shit! Wait, hang on. Shit. I was opening my little okay, so I've gotten weirdly obsessed with eyeballs since I started making puppets, and I separated a couple of eggs for a protein shake the other day. And of course, they were eyeballs. Don't you see it? My husband thought he thinks I'm mad. Thinks I've gone completely and totally mad. So, oh, hi guys. Hi chat. Oh, Double Loco. Are you guys Loco Moco? And Vera. Hello, chat. I don't mean to ignore you, but I will check you from time to time. Anyways, these are my my egg eyeballs. It's like I find puppet faces on everything now. Those are actually 2 raisins that I put on there. My husband's like, oh my God, woman. But you know, you got to laugh. You got to have some fun in your life. And if your eggs look like eyeballs, then damn it, you need to acknowledge that. So, okay. Anyway, so this is Ms. Luna. We call her Bella Luna, or Luna. She's 4 months old. No, a little over 4 months old now. And she was the tiniest little thing when we got her. And now she's like the queen. That's her when we first got her. So see how tiny? Look at this. We've had her since mid-July. So mid-August, mid-September. So we've had her 2.5 months. Look at how much she's grown. Oh my God. And she certainly rules our life now. So, kitten. Wildcat. We think she is a Norwegian forest cat, or at least some percentage of that. She was born on a homestead up in the mountains here. I mean, I live in the mountains, but way up in the mountains, there's some folks up there with a homestead, and they have a whole bunch of farm cats. And they had 2 litters at the same time. And so we went up there and looked at kittens. And Luna was the one, as you can tell by her spunkiness. But she's a killer. I'll tell you, she's going to be a good mouser. So we're having fun with Luna. So all of that to say that I have a kitten. And she's running around the house without any supervision. So you'll have to excuse me from time to time if I have to jump up and go find the cat and see what she's up to. Because she eats everything. I don't understand it. Like, I mean, the first week we had her, we had a play toy that was like one of those wand toys, and it has a long string on it, and you flip it around and they chase it. And she loves those so much. But I came out in the living room, and the wand was laying there and the toy was laying there. But the 12 inches of string between the wand and the toy was not there. And it was nowhere in the house, which means she ate it, which made me realize, cats have a mechanism, as you probably most of you know, that they can't like unswallow long things like that. So they just keep swallowing. So I'm sure she ate it. I never did see it come out the other end, although we did have a cat once many, many years ago who we did have. She did run around the house with tinsel waving out of her butt. So she had a sparkly butt at Christmas time. And you're not supposed to pull. Never pull. Just cut it off and it'll come out eventually with the poo-poos. So anyway, we never did see this string again. So now we've rigged those toys so that they're indestructible. So anyways, Luna's here. I may, from time to time, if I hear something odd out there crashing, like the smash and grab, as they say, from cats, I'll have to run out and take a look. So last week we started a little bit of work on the purple monster. And let me show you what we have. So there's Purple Monster, that little guy up there. He is going to be my daughter's puppet. And he's going to be, as I say, a Muppet style puppet with a foam core and fur. He is going to be, if you haven't, some of you have seen this already, but just in case, and I'm not going to do rehashing every time, I promise. I'm not really sure what the best thing is to do, but I'll learn that as I go. I also try not to talk with my back to you, but I just want to show you really quick Purple Monster fur because I love it. In fact, I might just sit here. I'll just sit here and touch the fur. So this is the Purple Monster fur. As you can see, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful fur. So he's going to be Purple Monster with yellow hands, Purple Monster with yellow horns maybe, and his nose will be teal and have lots of little feathers coming out of the top and stuff. So Purple Monster, his head and his body are going to be constructed out of foam. So last week I showed you the patterns, and I just want to again give a shout out to Cynthia Lopez, who has My Puppet Factory, and you can find her on Instagram. That's where she has the most pictures that I've seen of her puppet work. She makes some of the most. Oh, I actually have. Let me go back here and show you a couple of hers because I brought in some pictures of the foam head that we're making, but I also wanted to show you. Okay, so I'll just show you these guys to start. Okay, so these are a couple of her puppets. And in fact, these two little guys are made using the pattern that we're using for the foam. So anyways, the foam head that we'll end up making looks like this. So the inner core of the puppet's head looks like this when it's finished, as you can see from multiple angles, so you get an idea of what the heck I'm trying to accomplish here. So that's what we're doing with all this foam. And so this is, you cut two because these are going to get glued together, which I'm hoping to get to today. I'm hoping today that we can actually, it's 11:50. Oh, it's actually 11:51 now Pacific time. And 11:51 for me is the new moon. And so I track new moon and full moon because I'm still trying to figure out why I go mad a couple times a month. And I'm in menopause. So I guess you're just mad full time when you're in menopause. So if you're not, like if you're pre or perimenopausal, oh, sorry, I don't mean to be mean. It's going to be fun. Maybe you won't even notice it. Maybe you won't be crazy like some of us. Anyways, I've just kind of noticed that the moon is a thing and she affects me. So we are in the new moon, which is typically kind of a chill time for me, but because I'm doing this live stream, I'm a little amped up. So anyway, I've marked these and I probably should mark this one too real quick. All right. So we're going to glue X to X. This is the mouth. The mouth plate gets glued here. And then these little guys will get glued together. And then, you know what, I'm going to have to pull my pattern piece out just to be sure. Yeah. And I think today we'll just finish cutting out that other one. It'll only take a few minutes. If I don't keep stopping, it'll only take a few minutes. All right. Mouth plate. Here's my little Pac-Man. Here's our little Pac-Man. So this is that little cheek that you saw in that picture of the foam head. This is a little cheek piece that we'll cut out of this. And I wanted to pull out this pattern piece real quick too. just make sure okay, so we have a little X here. X, X, and I marked all, oh, and here, yeah. Okay, so this guy. I think I need to be marking it on the opposite side. All you people who sew are like, yes, do this, do that. I know what to do. I have to think about it for a second. Maybe I won't mark that one yet. Let me cut it out first because I might be marking it on the other side because it'll be the opposite. Okay, I'll be able to do more when I have actual 3D in my hand. So I kind of made a little screw up here. Oops, guess I better stay in the picture here. I made a little screw up here, so I went over it in blue, and I'm pretty sure this is the line I want. So I'll go ahead and we're cutting on the inside of this wide line because I would be cutting on the outside of the black line. So the inside here. You know what? Let me start in a different spot. We'll start here. All right. This blade is still pretty sharp. So the foam is an interesting substrate to work with. It moves. It's kind of like, I don't know if you don't cut hair and you've ever tried to cut somebody's hair. It's like an animal. It's like it has a life of its own. And it moves around while you're cutting. Oh man, I hope that's okay. Those lines are a little bit confusing. But we're going, you know what? Let's do this. Slices and then cut the small ones. I can do this. I can focus. Yeah, see, that made it a little bit confusing for me. We'll see what happens. I didn't do that. I may have. You know, this is the idea. Real time here. Oh, yep, that's right. Okay. It's just confusing with the lines there. Okay. Continuing on should be easy from here. I hope. I hope you can hear me. I have to lean away from the mic. Maybe I should move it in a little. So how's everybody doing today? If anybody's here, hi Vera, I know you're here. I see you, and I see you, Double S Loco. Thank you for popping in, and I see your little emote, so it tells me you are either a streamer or you hang out on Twitch. I've popped into a couple of streams off and on over the last couple months. I'm trying to get to know some of my fellow crafty streamers and get to know a few people, but it takes a minute. Are you sharting on me? Okay, I gotta focus here, sorry. And I have found these people to be so generous and kind. And I've had people just popping in to support me since I knew. And very encouraging, I guess, because it takes time, you know, to build up people who want to follow and check out what you're doing. And I'm trying to be a good citizen and get around to some of these other crafters and makers and check out their streams. I also, it's really fun. I popped into a stream called Lala Carpe Diem, and I think it's Lala, Lala _ Carpe Diem. And it's a couple who, oh my gosh, how sweet. Wow. So Double says Lala Carpe Diem and Gingerbread Beauty mentioned you on a stream at TwitchCon. Oh my goodness, that is so kind. And that's what I was going to say. Yes, they are awesome. So these folks, I can say they're an older couple because they're probably my age. In fact, I think they're probably younger than me. But they are selling a big property that they've lived on for a long time, I think. I'm only just getting to know them, but they are building or renovating a tiny home on a piece of property that they bought, and they are living in between their trailer and the road and their boat and the water and their tiny home on the property. And so they're developing this big property, and I think they're going to do a little, maybe she's going to do a little yoga retreat kind of thing there eventually. But so they just do kind of an in real life stream, and so you kind of just get to hang out and watch. I'm getting this beveled edge here. I don't know if you can see this, but let's see, probably not. Oh my god. Okay, the camera's backwards. Yeah, the light is not great. So I'm getting kind of a weird beveled edge here, which I'm not happy about, because who knows? It may turn out to be a blessing in disguise here. So keeping the blade straight is tricky. So anyways, they just got back, and I didn't get to watch much of it because I was so busy trying to get ready for this stream and also live life. They just got back from like a 17-day road trip camping, and they took their whole Twitch audience with them. And they streamed a lot of it, and they would just hang out and chat by the campfire and show them parts of the road, just hang out with them in the car or in the truck as they drove and show them their setups and their meals. And so it's really fun just to hang out with them. And they are just so kind. Like, I listen to the way that they are with their chat, and people are just, I don't know, they've built a real community, and I find that to be so lovely. And I hope I can accomplish that eventually too, because I love hanging out with people and chatting, or just talking about life and stuff. And I'm hoping that people find Puppet Time with Nana to be a great place to not only just watch something cool be created and learn a little something, which I can't say that I'm qualified to teach you how to do this, but you can watch my process, and I'm going to point you to the people who can teach you, but which one being Puppet Nerd, and I'm going to talk about him in a second. But I keep going, I'm a podcaster. You'd think I'd learn to stop doing that, because it's a pain in the ass to have to cut all of those out of my podcast. And I'm not going to be editing these lives very much. They're going to go up on YouTube afterwards into my podcast channel. And I'm just not going to take the time. Honestly, I don't have it. But that means that I got to quit clicking my tongue. Plus, when I do puppets, they don't click their tongues. They can't even move their damn tongues. Okay. I have a mess here. I'm going to try to keep it cleaned up. Now, I just remembered. Let me get my little trash bin and keep it handy. A tidy workbench is an efficient workbench, don't you think? I'm that way in the kitchen too. I clean up as I go. My mama taught me that. It's much easier to function in a kitchen that isn't in chaos. You know where your tools are. And I do love to cook, which, by the way, I have thought in the future it might be kind of fun to do a little cooking. Don't all the people do that? It's like, oh, people are following me, so I'm sure they want to watch me make my breakfast. So, sorry, Carpe Diem, they do that. And I love it, actually. And then I want to be a know-it-all. No, don't put that in. Okay. So I'm going to cut a couple of little, maybe I'll use this one. I try to use up my scraps for stuff, but I'm going to cut these because they come in handy as little brushes for the glue that we're going to use. So I can dab glue. So I'll keep those handy for when we go outside to glue. I'm hoping we can get to that today. If I don't jabber too much, we might get to it. All right. So I know that what's going to happen is, I've only watched her video a couple times, but you see, this bevel might cause me some issues. So that's going to go. No. Oh my God. See? I know some of you might be going, I know exactly how it's supposed to go. Okay. Yeah. It's going to go like this eventually. So yes, I was right. It's going to be the opposite side to the opposite side. That's going to be the neck. That's going to be the mouth. This is going to be the head. So I did want to flip this. I was right. I was right for a second. I'm going to celebrate because it doesn't happen very often. Okay, so you do flip it. If you sew, you probably know. Yeah, you flip that, dummy. I said the D word. God. My granddaughter, it's a big deal. You don't say that word. It's really, really cruel. And she's right, it can be. So I'm not going to say that word. This is nearly out. I've moved my stuff around, so I'm searching for my tools. Okay, so X. When I get out there and I start gluing, I don't want to get second guessing because the glue lasts. I mean, it takes a while to dry, but. So this is the neck, chin, here, mouth, upper and lower mouth here, mouth, lower mouth. I think that looks right, but see, look at, what the hell? These do not match. That's really bad, people. God. What'd I do? It's this one. It's this one. Well, that's good news, isn't it? You know why? No, it's not good news. I made this one too fucking skinny. Sorry, Nana uses bad words. Oh dear, I hope you didn't bring your kids. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so what do we do? This all feels really weird. It's like not lining up. Okay, well. So what do we do? Okay, so this is going to get glued first. Oh, you know what we do? We're going to have to make an adjustment. These just aren't going to line up. We're just going to have to see how it lines up when it comes down to putting these two together. That's what's going to happen. So there'll be an adjustment somewhere. Look at that. You know, in carpentry, if you're off by a 1/4 inch by the time you get to the end of the deck, it's like 3 miles. What do I do, folks? Shall I start over? Shall I recut? I'm really considering it because once these go together, these have to go together. Then these have to go together. And that looks pretty good. And then these will go together all the way around to here. You see how I learn? This is how I do things. And then these will go together. See, I'm off here too. This guy might have to like go in the trash. It's because I get nervous, you know. And then those guys go together. And these guys. You know, I think I might be able to fudge it. Should we just fudge it? What do you think? Fudge it. Fettle time. Squeeze the foam a bit. Okay, yeah. Fettle time. I don't know what fettle time is, but I like it. It sounds to me like, oh, my chat doesn't come through here. That's interesting. Last time my chat came through up here and I could see it better. Fudge it. I will fudge it. Thank you for that permission to play. That's what I'm all about. I'm going to close out this chat up here and see if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm learning. However, there is going to be one little thingy. If we ever fudge. If we ever get to gluing today, which I'm going to try to do, we have to go out on my back porch. So you get to see my backyard in the woods. And if you live in the city, you'll get a little vacation. Okay, so let's cut the cheeks anyway. Just since I'm here, it'll give me a little more time to calm down. Or I could cut them later if you want to get out there and glue. What time was that? 12:09. Oh, we got time. Man, this light is hot. I made a bad choice on this desk lamp. You see me? Scoot over. Okay. So, I'm going to try to slow my hands down, slow my mind down. Would you like to slow your mind down with me? Ah, that feels better. Feeling my butt on the chair. Feeling my feet on the floor. Just chill. Just chill. Yeah, those are good tools. Okay. Pac-Man. Yeah. Pac-Man. There's Pac-Man. He's a cheeky lot. All right. Am I still in the thing here? Yikes. Okay, look, there's a nice curve there. Maybe we use that. Are we going to be sorry that we did that? Maybe. All right, it's a gorgeous day here where I am in the Pacific Northwest of America. We are getting into fall, and we are having these chilly nights. We're finally down in the probably the high 40s, low 50s, and popping up into the high 80s, low 90s during the day. It's gorgeous. Talking about the weather. That's what we do when we become nanas. We talk about the weather. And you know, they swear by these blades, but you really do have to get good at it. Okay. I get nervous just cutting. I have a whole roll of this foam, and I'm not a depression baby, so what the hell? I am trying to conserve. I'm trying to be good. Sorry the top of my head is at you. At least I got some nice curls you can look at. I found a great hair cutter who specializes in curls, and cutting curly hair is a thing. Now, Vera, I know you know about this because you're a curly girl, and I know you cut your own damn hair, and sorry, I'm not doing it. I just can't cut short hair. If I had really long hair, I might cut my curls by myself, but I have short hair, and it's got a certain, okay. I need a skinnier blade for this little circle. It's got a certain shape to it. Wet, wet, wet. Autumn cool, not freezing, which is good. So you're a Brit. Okay. Yes, I see your flag, so yes. Loco? Is loco or Mr. Loco? Will you get to freezing? That's my question. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound. I just heard a sound that doesn't sound good. I know you're in the UK too. Oh, but they mean that. Yes, you are in the UK, and I'm coming there. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to get you one of these days. So I'm gonna switch to what am I looking at here? I'm gonna switch to a little bit skinnier blade here for these little circles because I think it might be easier. We got 2 UK people. What? None of my fellow Americans are here to support me. Oh, you might be lurking, right? Right, my friends. And if you're here on the coming to the recording, I know a lot of you will. Some of you won't. Old blade. Need to dispose carefully. I have a cat, so that's the old one. Okay, new blade. So, yeah, so I love the fall here. It is gorgeous. And we're not like the East Coast where they get the incredible. Yeah, I think that this blade was just a little bit too fat for me to feel like I could control the angle of it. Like I want to be straight up and down here. And I felt like I was cutting at a bevel against my will. Holy cow, why is this really fighting me? This is a brand new blade. Brand new. It's not even going through. No, that's why they use the big ones. There is another blade that I actually think I even have some in the closet, but I'm not going to go dig them out right now. Maybe I'm being too precious. It's just foam. Jesus. Okay. Being too precious. I throw the word anal around, but I don't even really know what is that. I'm just kind of a perfectionist, and it holds me back sometimes. And it slows things down. And there are times that, you know what, I don't have to be that precise, and probably don't have to be that precise with this foam, I don't think. It's just that I want my puppet to look beautiful for my beautiful daughter. Okay, one cheek. It's just a cheek, for heaven's sakes. Now, a bevel actually on this cheek won't be a bad thing because it actually is going to go on top of mouth. Okay, so where this mouth joins together, this is the corner of the mouth here. And this little cheek will go around there, and it will get glued down like that. And so a little bevel, in here isn't a bad thing because it will help that to lay down nicely all the way around. Okay, So I'm not going to worry about it. See how things work out? You don't have to worry about stuff. Metal finger thimble thingies needed, or blood. There's been blood. Let there be blood. Let there not be blood. There has been blood. I have this little bugger right here is sharp as a mofo. Like I've been cutting fur, and cutting fur is a fun thing. I'm going to show you how to cut fur. You can't just whip out your scissors and cut fur. You have to cut the backing. So I'll be working along and I just 2 or 3 times, like within minutes, I jammed that thing into the end of my finger. It's so sharp. Like it just barely had to whisper past and it went straight into my skin. And so if you haven't been here before, this last summer, I built my first puppet, and then I showed it to my 8-year-old granddaughter, who I meet online with every single day to play. I say I, which is wrong. It's my husband and I. It's Pop-Pop. Nana and Pop-Pop meet with Kiki every day after school, and we play. It's actually where the puppetry kind of came from, because we use little stuffed animals with her. So I made Sunny, and
You made me.
yeah, I made you.
What does that even mean? Does that mean you're God?
You know, I'm not sure I want to get into a philosophical discussion about it.
You're my creator. That's really weird.
I know, but I can hardly keep on track as it is, Sunny. So, when I bring you in, you can talk all you want.
Fine.
Okay, so I made Sunny, and Kiki was like, "Oh, I want one of those." So I made a second puppet who I shared in my last stream. His name is Bob. She named him, and she watched me. So she got online with me a couple times a week, 2-3 times a week, and we built Bob. And she just loved it. And so she was the one who's like, "You have to do a live stream, Nana." An 8-year-old. "Nana, you should do a live stream." I'm like, "You're 8. How do you know about a live stream?" She knows about, well, her dad's a gamer. That's why. Oh, try Kevlar. Oh, Kevlar scissors. The blade is amazing. Not too expensive. Kevlar scissors. Is it like Kevlar? Like when you say Kevlar is like what they make body armor out of? And by the way, I have a huge lag in my chat between what I'm seeing on my chat and what's actually happening. So forgive me if I'm, thanks for joining Double Local. I really appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to make sure I make a note of that. Now that I'm making stuff and I'm all my social media keeps selling me craft stuff now. And there was a pair of scissors that got offered up. They really had me. I almost bought them. They were expensive. They were like $35 a pair, but they looked awesome. Then they were like real dressmaker scissors, like, yeah. And they had different sizes, and I would love to get some with a blade, with the little teeny blades. RS components. Okay. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Components. You use them at work. What do you do? Can I ask? Are you allowed to share? But I spent some money on these mothers. Look at these. I can't cut foam out with these, but I could cut up a body. God. Strike that. Those are for cutting plastic and stuff, which we use bin lid plastic for the mouth plates of the puppet. So I finally had to get some heavy duty scissors because I was killing my hands trying to cut that plastic out with just my regular scissors. Okay, 2 cheeks. Holy cow, that took me a lifetime. Okay, 2 cheeks. Are those okay, there's our cheeks. They're under Chatty Cathy. Chatty Cathy. My husband calls me Chatty Cathy, and that is the moniker I use for my podcast. It's Permission to Play with your host, Chatty Cathy. And I do I do have interviews. So I'm going to get some puppet people on there pretty soon. Okay, blade is micro teeth cutter, not for heavy rubber beyond 4 millimeters, but for foam and material they can help. Yeah, that's awesome. Wait a second. Is that Andres? Oh. Is Lico Manuel? Is that my other friend across the pond? A bunch of Brits today. Cheerio. Oh, sorry. Oh, I love you guys. Oh my God. I have to come get some bangers and mash. Is that really bad to say? Okay, let's see. Okay, look at all this foam we have cut out, you guys. We could actually do some gluing. I'm really scared. I'm scared to do the gluing. But I don't need to be scared because I have a whole roll of foam. So if I fuck it up, I can fix it. Yeah. Do you guys want to? Okay. Thank you for coming, Andres. That's great. I'm saying people's names. So I don't know if that's cool or not. I need to go talk to some streamer buddies and find out, like, am I being wrong? I mean, what is the etiquette here? Okay, so I'm a little bit, I err on the side of caution because the contact cement that we use to glue the foam is like so toxic. It's incredibly toxic. And I'm not willing to like just open my window and call it good. So I've set up a little workbench out on my back porch so I can be in the open air. And I have my Darth Vader mask that I'm going to wear. I wear a respirator because, you know, I have precious few brain cells left. So I really am not interested in sacrificing my brain cells for being beautiful. It's a fun mask. My granddaughter loves it when I wear it. That's right. Safety first. That's true, Vera. That's neither of you. Boom Boom is telling us they're not British born, but I keep calling them Brits. They live in Britain, Portugal, and Spain. Yes, I think Portugal and Spain. That's exciting. I have an international group of friends. I feel so special. I feel so honored, honestly. Okay, so I am going to, here's the deal. I have to use my phone to go out to the back as a camera. So next time I do this, I'm going to actually have it set up out there already. So it's just a really quick pop over. But I thought what I would do is hope that there was some people here today and go have you come with me to set it up. And that way I won't be able to hear you at all while I'm out on the porch. I won't be able to see my chat because my phone will be in use for the camera. So let me grab a couple things here. I can see my battery's dying. It's kind of like watching somebody pack for a picnic, you know? Just watch me. Okay, so I need a battery. And I'm going to switch screens here. Take you to the porch. Okay, there's the porch. I'm going to shut that down so I can no longer see the chat. And you probably can't hear me. Front camera. Connect. Okay, you should see me. You should be able to see me now. I said you should be able to see me. Okay, you can see me. Okay, but I can't see the chat because for some reason my chat is closed on my computer. It won't show it to me. So I can't even get a thumbs up from you. So I'm just going to trust that the universe loves me dearly and is not going to make me feel foolish by having me just disappear from the screen. Actually, let me pop back in really quick to the... I'm going to pop back in really quick to... I can't. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, screw it. We're going. So let me plug in a battery here. See, this is called... I already have all my stuff out there. This is what they call winging it, folks. And it's also what they call starting messy. They call it... You see parts of my house. What do you know? They also call it starting before you're ready. They call it like being... Don't get out, kitty. Kitty cannot go outside yet. She's not fixed yet. She's not spayed, as they say. Okay. So I don't know if you can hear me. I can't even ask for a thumbs up. I'm going to assume you can see me. I think that this is a pretty good setup, like that. I think you can see me. Hello. Battery out of the way. I lost a cheek. It's okay, I'm not putting them on yet, but I did lose a cheek on the way. Hopefully the cat doesn't eat the cheek, like if she finds it on the floor in there. Okay. So, So I recall that Miss Lopez, she did chin. No, she did all of these guys first, these guys, then chin, then back of skull. So it's nice and warm out here. Whew. We're getting up to 80s. So, oh, let's do this thing first. Okay, so mask first. Haha. And it's a beautiful thing. I was going to screw up all my curls, but it won't kill my brain cells. Oh, it chokes me. Okay. I can't really do Darth Vader. I've got you now, Luke Skywalker. I don't know. I don't know the lines. I butcher it, so I'm not even going to try. Okay. I hope you can hear me. I'll try to talk loud. My sweet Kiki granddaughter loves me. Well, loves when I wear this mask. Okay, and I am going to use gloves too. I don't really want it on my hands. Which begs the question, why in the world are we letting people handle puppets that are made with this caustic glue? I don't know. I don't know. I would love it if they made something that actually worked that wasn't like this, but I have not heard of it or found it yet. So this is some gooey ass shit, and it is really a pain in the butt to work with because it gets everywhere. And I didn't bring my little spongy things. Holy shit, see that? Hard to work with, and especially when it's 80 degrees outside. Do you see that? Oh my god, what a pain. Okay, let's do it this way. And this is the other pain, is this stupid lid thing. I hate it. So I'm going to go with this other brush. Yeah, it might be too hot out here. I don't know. My glue's gone off or something. I don't know. This glue has kind of been, okay. Now I want to do this one. Okay, guys, you know, I have not practiced this. I was going to have my first build be another monster puppet like Sunny. Because I'm damn good at those now. I mean, I could build one and it wouldn't be a big deal. I don't know if that one's supposed to go or not. But we'll find out. Okay, so this has to sit a while anyway before I start putting them together. This glue is the worst. I hate it. It's really hard to get it on there and have it stay where I want it. I'll never brag about being good with my hands again. Haha, that's what she said. I don't know if you can hear me through this mask or not. I tested this with Mike yesterday and it was fine. But, not with the mask, but out here just to see if you could actually hear. When I watched the tutorial of how to put this head together, she's like, la-di-da, no big deal. She's just like, can you see what I'm doing even? She's just like, oh, dipping the glue in, and maybe I should get barge cement. I got this cement. It's called Masters cement, which is recommended for puppet building, but it's very thick, and I've noticed other builders that use barge cement in their tutorials. It's not like this. It doesn't do this big elasticy thing. It has more liquidity to it and enables you to spread it better. It goes on thinner. So I don't know if you're frustrated watching this shit, but I'm not happy with it. Okay, sorry about the language, guys. As I said, I'm thinking about doing a Saturday stream also. Maybe working on a different puppet wherein I focus a little bit more kid-friendly
and watch my mouth, because I can do it if I try, and I do it with my granddaughter. I don't use bad words, except for sometimes I say dumb, which is not allowed. Are you guys getting nervous that maybe this puppet's not going to work out? It is. It's going to work out. I promise. Things work out. You know? Put your mind to it. It works out. Can you see? I hope you can see, guys. Oh, it's really, really gooey. I'm not loving this. Good Lord. I mean, you can't spread it. It's like trying to spread snot. That's I'm a very ill person. I'm sorry, that's really gross. I'm sorry. I try not to do that kind of thing, but I do sometimes. Okay. So I know I'm to do those first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so once that's done, then that, okay, yeah, it goes all the way to that edge. So I'll wait for that edge, for the glue for that edge. But I do know that I'll go ahead and do this edge. And then I'll know if I should have or not. Can you see? I hope you can see. There's also words going across my phone telling me what some information about this app that I'm using, which completely blocks my view, so I can't really tell if I'm getting a good view or not. So I would love to know, chat, and I will check when I get back in the other room. But Loco, are you a maker? Are you a crafter? And I know Vera, I know that you paint. And I think Andres, I'm not sure if you have a craft. I can't remember. I know you play music, play guitar and sing. I've heard you in the background sometimes. I probably shouldn't tell you that, but it's fun to listen. Okay, just once. Just once. Okay. Couple more. It's a process. Okay, I'm just trying not to rush. I mean, I have to move a little bit because we don't want the glue to set too much, but it would sit, after applying the glue, it'd sit for 2, 3, 4 minutes anyway to get tacky. It's already fucking tacky, God. But to get like really sticky, to really set. But the heat I'm working in right now is probably not helping. And there's a little breeze coming up, and that's helpful. We may have a fly or something coming here. As I was saying in the last stream last week, that I honestly at first thought, well, who would want to sit there and watch somebody do this, you know? See that big lump? Oh, I hate that. It's awful. But I can't really get rid of it. Well, it'll just absorb into the foam, I guess. Okay, a few more here. I thought first, well, who's going to sit there and watch this whole freaking process? Because I'm used to watching like tutorials where it's been edited and sped up, and you know, you just get to the nitty gritty. But that's not the point here, right? It's to hang out and chat, which I'm not able to do right now, but you guys can chat amongst yourselves, you Brits. Oh, holy cow, look at that. It's just getting worse and worse. Holy cow. Okay, new glue. We learn as we go. I don't like this glue at all. I've used it a little bit for the hands with Sunny and for putting his mouth plate in, but never this much. And I did do it in the middle of summer when it was really hot, but it wasn't this thick. Maybe it's just getting old. Maybe the can is... It's really expensive too. Like, I don't want to replace that can yet. It was like $35 for this teeny little can. Puppet making is not cheap, I just have to tell you. That's why they charge so much. Okay, I'm just trying to get some of this extra up here. I'm not happy with it. Okay. And doot. I think that's all I'll do on that one because this is gonna, no, I actually need a little bit more right here. I know you're probably on the chat going, do this, do that, no, no. And then I said a little bit here. Right? Oh dear. This glue is intense. Intense. Okay. Okay. I'm really glad I'm not breathing it right now, though, I have to tell you. Okay, so, all right. So, I think I hate to, I hope that's good for now. But, okay, so what we want to do first is these guys, according to Cynthia. And I hope you can see, but wait, let me see if it's talking. Yeah, see, it's nearly dry. So we put these little guys together and pinch. We put these two little guys together and pinch. Look at that! Oh, it sticks! Oh dear, that stuck that whole damn edge together. That's why you have to be careful, because this needs to go here. Maybe I better get some glue on there real quick and get that stuck. Shit. Okay. Lesson learned. Do you see here what's happened? So I got a little manhandly with my foam and I stuck it to itself here. So I lost that edge, which is not good. But I'm just going to go with it because I have no other choice. So I'm going to put a little glue in here and get this mother mofo just put together. Oh, it's not ready. Okay, let it dry. Just chill. Calm down, Kathy. Calm down. Would you guys remind me? Take a breath. It's okay. Okay. As I was saying earlier, when I watched Cynthia do this, it was all tidy and neat. There was no globby glue. There was no like missteps. She's a true pro, and she just like nailed it. Okay, I'm starting to understand now how this foam works and how the glue works. The glue truly dissolves the foam. So that's why once there's glue on there, you have to be, it's cool because you can fudge things, fudge. But at the same time, if you push something together that isn't intended to be together, then you're kind of screwed, or you could be potentially. But look at that. It looks like a bra for somebody, not for me. Somebody who well endowed though. I mean, holy cow, that is, I mean, that's a handful. Okay. So I'm going to let this little guy dry for a second and do these guys because time is ticking. Okay. There's one. See how that went together so nicely? And then there's two. Okay. I think you can see. And then we'll do this one as well, but I didn't put glue on there. Maybe I'll do that right now. Look at that. Any of you have little kids? You've seen this before. Okay. Okay. I can control myself if I try. Not really. Okay. Oh, that is so goopy. Okay, so that can dry for a second while I do these guys. So here's this guy. This is the one that was a little funny. I feel that it's okay though. So get those stuck together. Ooh, that is a gooey one. Get that stuck together. So yeah, Cynthia from my puppet factory, she just had this gorgeous little head, all tidy and neat, no glue goops. See that big glue goop right there? I highly recommend you go check out her puppets. They're so gorgeous. And I emailed her with a question, and she was very responsive and very kind. So I'm thinking maybe I could get her on the podcast, talk about puppet making. Maybe, I know you can do interviews also. You can have guests on Twitch. I don't know if I can. Okay. Is this the one that needed to dry? Yeah, that needs to dry a little bit. This is the one that's already dry. Okay, so this goes like that. As you can see, mouth, right? Doot, 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 doot. I'm tempted to run it in and just double check that you can actually see what I'm doing out here. Just check the chat so I didn't lose anybody. So there's that weird bra. And here's this one, which is still, I'm gonna let that sit for another moment. I'm just gonna leave my bras here in front of you. Oops, this is wet. To sit for 1 second. I'm just gonna double check that you are still, I can't. I don't have a chat. Okay, well, okay. I hope you're with me still, guys. Okay. So that's too much glue. Okay. It's still kind of wet. I think that's part of the problem. I'm not liking that at all. Yeah, this has to dry. This is a lot more glue than I needed there. I don't even know if you can see. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, before I move into putting these together, something's not right. X goes to X. Oh shit. Shit. Goes this way. Oh god. I saved the day. You just turn it right side out and you're fine. Okay, so I think I better glue this, then glue. No, I guess I can glue this. This is the neck, the mouth. Okay. No, she actually did it. She glued it all at once. So, oh dear. Love this glue. Love it. Probably have if I would close it in between. But if I put this on now, give it a couple moments to rest. Holy cow. See how thick that is now? Let's see if I can get down in there a little further. Oh, it's so thick. It's awful. Shit. And here's the weird thing is I live so remote. Like we live, okay, let me just tell you, my population, the population where I live in this town is 3,500 people, like 3,500 people. So, and we have one grocery store, you know, and one convenience store, you know. Actually, we also have a small organic market too. But okay, that is a lot of freaking glue, guys. I think it's too much, but I can't control it. This is my daughter's puppet. It's gonna have so much gooey glue on it. No, never gonna see it. It's gonna be covered with fur. Okay. Anyways, as I'm saying, getting supplies is impossible, and so I support Mr. Bezos a lot with Amazon. But I also support the small businesses that sell stuff on Amazon, so that's also good. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, we have to admit. But finding this glue was really hard, and because it's a volatile substance, it took a very long time to get here, like a month. I don't know why. I don't know what it had to go through to be able, you know, to ship to me. Why? I don't know why that would make a difference. I don't really know if it has to go through some kind of special inspection or something. I don't know. But our hardware store here certainly doesn't have it, and although I might be able to ask them to carry it for me. Maybe they would. They try to serve the community. Getting a headache from this mask. Pretty sure it's filtering out the fumes. Oh, there's a hair in it. Gross. Get out. My hair gets in everything, as you might guess. Hey, 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 no pushing, no grabbing. Okay, kids. This is ridiculous. It's like drawing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's like becoming a monster. Oh, well, that's apropos, isn't it? Okay. We're going to call that good. I've had enough of that. Close this mother up. I wonder if I'll be able to get it back open. Okay, well, that's resting. How much battery do I have? I only have 39%. So I'm going to carry my battery. I'm going to take it back in here. I'm going to leave my mask on because it's so attractive. I do need to watch out for kittens. I wish I had a cape, like a big black cape behind me that was like waving in the wind, like Darth, because Darth has got a cool cape.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
I'm just going to really quickly go out of porch, go back to desktop. I'm going to shut off this thing, go back into Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Come on. I'm live. Where am I? Maybe next time. Someone I'm following would like to raid you. I don't know how to do it. Think your raid option is turned off. Oh, dang. 442. That was 6 minutes ago. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I would have to go into. I thought I said something about allow raids. Yeah, that's so sweet of you. Oh my God. I don't know how to do it. Oh, because that would be so fun. Even though I'm still like, trying to figure this shit out. Go back to me. Here I am. Sorry, I had the wrong damn thing on. So yeah, I don't know how I'd let you do a raid. Oh, that would be. I mean, I've seen that happen before, and people. It's just so fucking awesome. So I'm going back to chat because I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. It's just one of those things, There's so many. Like I said, there's so many. I look like an astronaut. Yeah, there's so many little moving parts that I'm learning it all bit by bit, So I appreciate that. I sure hope somebody would like to do that again sometime. Okay, so let me just keep looking. Have you used water-based adhesives as a substitute for Master Petronio anytime? I haven't. All I've been doing is, I don't know if you can hear me. I hope so. I got to go back out. So I'm going to come back. Yeah, that's right. Nobody will see the lumps, that's for sure. Okay, so it sounds like you were able to hear me. Okay, so that's a really good thing. That's what I came in to check. Oh, thanks, Papa. Okay, have a good rest of your day, love. Okay, so I'm going to go back outside, and now I know you can hear me, and that's a really good thing to finish that before that glue goes off all the way. So here's porch. I have to go into this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you should be able to see me now. Porch, where are you? Okay, cool.
All right. Take my battery. We'll go out and finish that really quick. Thank you for those of you who have been able to stay. Anybody who's leaving, ciao, and thank you for supporting me. I know I'll get better at this. I'll get smooth. I'll become a smooth operator instead of a ding dong. Okay, so let's get this thing done. Almost there. Okay, so mouth, chin. Ooh, it's gone off. Okay. Chin. I don't know if you can see. Okay, chin. And this is going to be so forgivable because I'm putting a very thick fur on this. So, you're not going to see all the little inconsistencies. It's really just an armature, it's just a little substrate to hold the fur. So, okay. So she kind of started at one end. Also, chat, if you're still here, can you please tell me if watching what I'm doing now from this particular angle is helpful, or if I should consider a different camera angle? Okay, and then this end, like that. See how those didn't match, those two seams? That one and that one. But I think it's okay. I think it's all right. the point is to, this looks like a Ninja Turtle, the shape of this skull. I love it. So we have two Ninja Turtle action figures. We have Donatello and we have Raphael that come to play. They're two little small plastic action figures that come to playtime that we have with our granddaughter. And they come on screen and they chat with Kiki, and she has a little Donatello who comes on too. So we have Donnie 1 and Donnie 2, or we have Donnie and Tello. But anyway, Donnie talks like this, and it's the best I can do for a ninja dude. And so look at that. Would you look at that? I'm so excited. There's a puppet head right here. So you can see mouth. Dude, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, dude. Don't judge me for being naked. Don't judge me for being eyeless. Sonny was once eyeless and you love him. Okay, so here we go. I'm so excited. All right, let's go back inside because I'm dying out here. Oh, cheeks. Well, I can't do the cheeks yet because there's another step, and I'll show you that. If you're with me. If you're with me. Oh, God. This mask. Oh my God, I can't get it off. No, I'm not going to panic. Okay. Whew, that was a thing. Look at my face now. Oh, I can smell it out here. Holy cow. Oh, and I'm bringing this in. I'll turn my fan on. Yeah, I think typically I would let this air out for a while before actually bringing it back to my workbench because, man, it's nasty. Okay, I don't know where Kitten is. Okay, I lost the other cheek. Shit. Okay, so I either lost it or the kitten ate it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check the time anyways. I'm gonna take one more tour with you back to outside to see, like, where did I lose a fucking cheek? How do you lose a cheek? Would you tell me? Okay, there's no cheek. Cat ate the cheek? God, I hope not. I hope she couldn't eat that. She couldn't eat that cheek. Oh my God. Okay, I lost the cheek. Yeah, I totally lost the cheek. Okay, I'm going back to my desktop. All right. No, not the desktop. Going back to my workbench. Okay, workbench. Okay, workbench. Yeah, I lost a cheek. Okay, going back to chat. Whew, that was a thing, guys. That was a thing, doing that. Yeah, we'll get smoother. I hope you hang out anyway. I need to go back to my stream manager. Okay, so I can see you. Anybody still here? Okay, I got Andres laughing anyway. Okay. Oh, I didn't show the Ninja Turtles, but okay, so Double S Loco, time for bed. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if you left, but thank you so much, Double Loco. I hope I see you again. I mean, we're going to keep playing. We're just going to keep doing this and getting better at it. If you're gone, you won't hear this. Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay. So, Andreas, I think it's just you and me, man. Okay. You think the angle's good. Thank you. It's clear what I'm doing. Great. Ninja Turtles. Yep. I didn't bring the Ninja Turtles in today, but it's not beyond me to do it. I would do it. I wonder if this is long enough. Oh, I have a long cord. Okay, that's good to know. It's good for now. Okay, so if anybody's still here. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well ventilated area. Got you. In fact, I have a fan here and a window that I can open. Luckily, it's a very quiet fan. So okay, window's open, fan is on, but there is still no fucking cheek here anywhere. Where's the cheek? Okay, I lost the cheek. Well, hell. Okay, so I'm just so excited about this. Oh, look at that. So mouth plate goes in here. You know, we talked about the mouth plates, which what time is it? Oh, 1 o'clock. We have some time.
we talked about the mouth plates, which are plastic, and they go in here, which is, I'm gonna leave these on for a second. Sunny?
Yeah.
I know you're laying here, buddy. Listen, I want to ask you something.
What? What is it?
Do you mind if I insert my... This is bad. But I'm going to insert. Don't watch. Look away. Look away. Okay. Sunny?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, hang on, buddy.
Oh, it feels so weird. There's something in there. Oh, please don't ever do that again.
Okay, but for now I have to. Okay. All right, so with Sunny, this is Sunny, if you haven't met him yet. So this is Sunny. And Sunny, do you remember what we did last time?
Oh, yes, I already did there, and I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, but could you please help me out just one more time? And this time I'll be careful to not to not stick my hand in your mouth.
Thank you. Yes, I will do it because I love you.
You love me?
I love you so much.
Oh, Sunny, you're so sweet.
Thank you. Can I have another hug?
Yeah, you can. Okay. He's so sweet, isn't he? He's just, doesn't everybody need one of these, like, to hang out and just...
You're just the best, and I love you, and I'll always love you, and I'll never judge you, and I'll never say anything harsh or mean to you because you're my best friend.
Isn't that lovely? Okay, so we're working on the ventriloquism thing. So I just want to show you really quick. 1 o'clock, we got a little time. So let's go back to just me. So here's me and Sunny. So it is kind of odd. Here's one thing I'm learning.
Don't touch me with that glove.
Okay, sorry. I have to touch you. I can't help it. Okay, so when you're working, like what I'm seeing with my monitor is everything opposite. So when I think I'm moving Sunny closer to me, I actually end up moving him farther away. Or when I try to face the camera, it doesn't face the camera. So I'm actually going to take a whole class on it because it's a whole thing.
Stop doing that.
What?
Don't. I like my hair to be fluffy.
He likes his hair fluffy. Okay, so I just want to share a little thing with you. So I was learning this from Jeff Dunham, who's a ventriloquist. He's a comedian, and he has all these crazy puppets. And some people may not like because they're not any longer politically correct, but they're actually hilarious. So we'll figure it out someday, folks. But anyway, so the letters that are hardest to do in ventriloquism are the letter B,
The letter D.
B,
D.
B. So you can hear that I can't use my lips, right? So I can't say B, but I still have to get that plosive in there.
What's a plosive?
A plosive is when you push air through, but you, well, that's just when you push air through, but you, never mind. I don't know what a plosive is. So anyway, to make the sound of B, you have to use your tongue against your teeth and use the letter close to the letter D. So you say B, D, and it sounds like D. I don't know how they do it. The ones who are really good at it, you can't hear that it's a D, but they do it. So we practice with, what do we practice with?
The doy dot a basketball.
All right, good. That's not too bad.
The doy dot a basketball.
That's good, Sunny. I thought that was not too bad. Okay, so for F, because you have to use your teeth and your lip, F. The F. So it's F is ETH. So F.
It's kind of lifty.
Yeah, it's a little bit lispy. So we practice. Sunny and I practice with, go ahead and read it.
Read it. Which one? The second one. Which one? The second one. Okay. If good fortune follows a fellow, he's fine.
See, that's pretty good.
If good fortune follows a fellow, he's fine.
See, getting better. Okay. Not great, not perfect, just getting better. Okay, I'm trying to get my mic and be in the camera. And okay, M is the other one. M. Hey, pretty good, Sunny.
M.
Yeah, good.
M.
Yeah, good. Okay, so read the thing.
Oh, okay, let's see. It's Neri Nadnatsa in Mexico.
Yeah.
Neri Nadnatsa in Mexico. Good. Neri Nadnatsa in Mexico.
Yeah, good. Okay. The other one is P.
T. Yeah, good. T. T. Oh, I'm getting a little bit better at T. So let's try it. Okay, I'll look at it. Here. I'm not looking in the camera because I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Okay, Sunny. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful there. Okay, so, okay. Please put the tickle in your pocket. Please put the tickle in your pocket. Please put the tickle in your pocket. See that? We're getting better. Okay, I know you can still see my tongue moving around there, but you're not looking at my tongue, right? You're looking at Sunny because he's so cute. Okay, please put the tickle in your pocket and stop looking at her teeth. Just look at me because I'm so cute. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Okay, V is the other one. So for V, we say the. So V, V, not bad. V, V, good. Okay, see the thing here. The veteran volunteered to visit the volcano. Not bad, Sunny. Try it again. The veteran, see there it is. The veteran volunteered to visit the volcano. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so, and then W and Y are the other ones. Because W, Y, or W, and we work with the sentence, when we work, we win. Here. When we work, we win. When we work, we win. So you have to use the back of your tongue and the back of your mouth. When we work, we win. When we work, we win. So thank you, Jeff Dunham, for these sentences so I could practice. So we practice in the shower. You're not supposed to tell them that. No, I mean, Sunny doesn't come in the shower, but he's a ventriloquist, so he throws his voice to the bathroom. I don't know. Anyway, we practice as much as we can. So, okay, back to the mouth plate. Okay, back to the workbench. Zoom. Okay. So. Did you see that? I'm already laying here and already all... What's that?
That's the thing. That's the head.
Oh, that's a head?
Yeah. See?
Oh, a head. There's a head. And I didn't even throw up.
Yeah.
There's a head on the workbench and I didn't throw up.
Yeah, you didn't throw up. That's good. By the way, puppets don't really throw up. So, okay, sorry. Oh, you're still here. Thank you. Not watching now? Haha. Did I say something gross? Okay, I probably did. All right, so Sunny, yes, this is the head. Okay, so
who are you?
This is going to be Purple Monster.
This is Turtle Monster?
Yeah, that's Purple Monster's head.
What's in there?
Nothing. There's nothing in there yet. Actually, my hand will be in there. See?
Oh, I see your hand. Your hand's inside. I see your hand in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Okay.
So here's what we're trying to demonstrate. Oh, I see this is coming unglued a little bit right there. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, well, I got to fix that.
Okay, wait until I'm not on your hand anymore, though, because I don't want to touch it.
No, I don't want you to touch it either.
It's really gross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then show them what you are going to show them.
Okay. Open your mouth, please. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go. So this here,
You said you wouldn't.
Okay. This here and this here are two separate little plates that I make out of plastic and cover with felt. All of that, like the last 10 minutes, that was to tell you that. Okay, Sunny, I'm going to lay you down now.
Thank you very much, and thank you. Thank you for taking that rubber glove out of my body.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I don't know. This is kind of weird right here. I'm not happy about that. It's because that glue is so damn thick. Okay, microphone out of my way. Okay, so okay. So this, I don't know. I'm not too unhappy with that. It's messy, and I mean, her Cynthia has all these gorgeous like markings, different colored inks. I mean, her work is so beautiful. I'll get there. Okay. So I'll leave the gloves on for a second because what we have to do now is we're going to apply these little cheek bits. And what that does is that once I cover it with the fur, then he'll have a little bit more roundness to his mouth area, which looks so cool. So yeah, but there is one little piece that I'm going to do that Cynthia does. So I am going to take these off because first of all, my hands are sweating. Second of all, I need to cut some fabric. So what time is it? Okay, we still have time. We still have time. I said this last time, but I still get I marvel at live streaming. I'm just totally wet. My hands are wet. And I conserve gloves. I didn't throw these away because why should I? I didn't touch any like blood. Okay. What was I going to say? Cheek. But I was going to say, this is what happens, folks. Okay, forget it. Doesn't matter. Okay, cheek. Move the head. One more cheek, and I'm going to find it as soon as I cut this out. But there'll be many more puppets to come, so we'll have a spare cheek. Already done. Already cut. Already to go. Oh, look at that. That's not going to work. Hello. Okay. Over here. See, I'm always trying to think, okay, what would be the best place? But you know what? I'm not going to try to save any of this. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Sorry, kids. I'm a goofball. I am a goofball. I can't help it. Oh, I was saying that I said this before. I repeat myself. I'm Nana. Don't judge me. Okay, I'm coming back to the story in a second about live streaming. And I'll say it really quick, and then I'll go back to what Kiki said the other day. Oh, shit. Okay, live streamers. It's just, I was saying the other day that it's so interesting to me that some streamers stream for like 3 hours, 5 hours, some even longer, 6, 7, 10. I watched one gal, I didn't watch the whole thing, but she had a 12-hour stream. I don't know why that happens. And I know some of them are just playing games, but even so, games for that long, holy cow. I'm not a gamer and I'm not judging. I honestly am not judging. It's just hard to wrap my head around it because I don't know. I can't do it. I mean, I could binge. I mean, I can binge like movies. So why wouldn't I be able to binge a live stream? And how much more fun to just sit with friends and chit chat for 3 hours. I do that with friends. So why not do it with a live stream? Why not? Why not? Okay, my stream is not going to be longer than 2 hours. I just have to tell you. Because, this is a craft. I can only do it for so long. And I have other stuff to do. Oh, this is hard. When I get into a skinny spot like this, the foam wants to collapse. Okay, scissors. Bucket. Sorry about the language. And I think I started to say earlier that I'm going to do kid-friendly version that if I come across any folks, because I know Kiki wants to watch. She wants to be able to watch, and she knows that Nana can have a potty mouth sometimes. So I do watch my language when I'm with her. This probably isn't the best cutting. Can you even see what I'm doing? Sorry, guys. Or guy. I think it's just you and me, Andres. But thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I mean, I don't know if you need to get somewhere or if you're at work, but it feels good just knowing I'm not just talking to myself. But I would talk to myself. I absolutely would. And I do. I just do. Okay. But if you were sitting in the room with me, I might let you say something. I might. But if it was Vera and I and you, then you couldn't say anything because Vera and I would completely and totally dominate the conversation because that's what we do. Okay. Cheek. Other cheek. Now it's looking like some kind of old-fashioned football helmet. Doesn't it kind of look like if it was leather, it would be like one of those old 1920s football helmets? Okay. I don't want to lose this, and I don't want to lose that. I'm usually quite organized, but I'm a little, I'm streaming, so I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so because I'm not going to lose this cheek on my way out. Okay, we may not get to those because the other thing she recommended is reinforcing these two corner pieces here because this gets a lot of play, I don't know if it will with my daughter. She'll probably say, oh, thanks, Mom, for this cute puppet. And she'll put it on a stand and there it will live. No, actually what will happen is Kiki will get it and that will be okay. But Kiki's pretty rough on Bob. So when she first got him, she put him on and didn't take him off for 3 days, which is why he smells like old gym socks now. But okay, I better, this is a rule. Put the lid on the blade. Put the blade away. I try to remember, where'd my other blade go? Here's one, here's the other. I put them in a little thing here. I learned this from Cynthia too. Blade out of the way. When I'm not using it, it actually gets put away. Okay. Okay. Get organized. All right. So this fabric, I'm just going to cut out a couple of little squares. And I don't know if this is the right fabric, but she didn't say what the fabric was. She just said it was sheer and it was stretchy. So I found some sheer stretchy. But it's kind of like a little tool, like knitting. And it's stretchy in one direction, but not stretchy in the other direction. So it makes a good reinforcement for the mouth, which moves because it can stretch a little bit, like that, but still provide some reinforcement to this seam right here is my guess. She didn't really say why, because there was no dialogue in the video. It was just a video. So it looked to me like, she didn't really say the size, but it looked to me to be, well, I mean, you know, it'll be something like this with, you know. So I will just figure it out. Where's my pencil? I am so thirsty. Drink. Oh, hydration break, guys. We're almost 2 hours in and I haven't even had one sip of water. Safety first. Andres, you're good. It's so funny. I'm so far behind. In American football, yes, American football, as opposed to soccer. They don't wear helmets in soccer. Although rugby, I don't know. Do you guys call football rugby football or something? I know soccer is football, but I don't know what rugby is. I thought that was football also. And they do wear helmets, but I think safety first. But soccer players don't. And they beam that thing on top of their head. I want to see which side I want here. I guess it doesn't matter. This has got a little, kind of like a seam binding on the side here, but I don't think that matters. Okay, so I don't love it. I might cut that off. We'll see. The gal who cut this out for me at this fabric store did a crap job. Okay, I shouldn't be so mean. Okay. So I think, like, you know, 3 inches is good. I'll just make a little mark there. Can I see it? Yeah. Let me see what you can't see it. And I'll mark it here. That's good. And then I'll give it a little mark here. Can't really see it. I should just use my Sharpie, but I really don't want to. I'm trying to keep my mat pristine. It's so funny. I see crafters, they've got these mats and they've got glue all over them and cut marks. And this shows what a noob I am, right? I finally bought myself a mat. You should see my kitchen table though. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just trying to keep it, you know, somewhat nice. Okay, this is going to get all chunked up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to give it a quick cut here. Like that. Okay, so I need 2 little squares about like that. But I don't want this little nipple here. Oh, we should nipple. Nittle. Sounds like nittle. When I was, rugby's different. Okay. Do not have a word for American football. I don't either. Insane. These guys like jamming their heads into each other and then wondering why they have Alzheimer's later in life. Okay. Football. Oh, I guess you don't. You wouldn't have a word for American football. That's funny. That's hilarious. We're so America-centric in America. We just are. Rugby is different. Rugby is fucking brutal. Okay, so those are the real men, right? No pads. Kick your arse. Okay. I feel like I watched a movie not too long ago about rugby in Ireland, maybe? Is that what it was? Did you see that movie? Do I? It was really good as I recall, but I don't recall. Oh, shoot. Okay, I needed to pay attention to which way the stretch was going. And I think I'm going to be all right. I think. But I have so much of this. I'll be all right. jabbering too much. Vera was saying, Kathy, it's nice when you're just quiet and you just work quietly. It's relaxing for us. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't not talk. Okay. I don't know if you can even see those. They're so sheer. So those are going to get some glue sprayed on them. And then they're going to get put, this is going to be tricky to show outside. They're going to get put actually inside, I think. Going to get put inside the mouth so that they go across this seam. Now that I think about it, I don't remember. Shoot, I have to think about it for a second. The cheek's quite a bit bigger on the inside. I'm sure it went on the inside. It happens the same in Europe. And then you say, no, I did not. See, there's such a lag, and I've said so many things by the time I see the chat that I don't know what people are referring to. So then they'll update me on what they were referring to, but by then I've already skipped ahead like 10 more subjects, and then I go back and look at the chat. It's like, oh, God, I'm so out of sync. Oh, you didn't see the movie. I'm probably talking about the movie. Okay. So I think the reason that I'm freaking out here a little bit is because I remember watching her do this, but I don't remember if she glued this to the inside or the outside before she put the cheeks on. It seems to me that if it's on the inside, I mean, then I don't think I want to be gluing this on top of that. You know, in the photo I'm looking at of the finished product, her cheek is much bigger, but I guess you could do whatever you want. It's a sculpture, you know, so in the end, whatever shape you're trying to get, you sculpt, you make it. I'm just following her pattern here. And the only reason I'm hung up is because I remember after she glued this on, she cut it out in kind of a circular pattern. Oh, crap. Well, I really only have 10 more minutes anyways, so maybe I'll tell you a story. And we'll work on this next time so I can like refresh myself on what we did here. So yeah, so this was either on the, I want to say it was on the inside, and then obviously the cheek was on the outside. And if the cheek is on the outside, it just seems weird that I would glue this on top of this stuff. I'm thinking that she put this on the inside, but I remember that after she glued it on, she cut it out in a circle. So she must have. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't remember. This is the thing. Oh, and that's what I was going to say. I had a story about my granddaughter who's 8. We'll play something, and then the next day she wants to play it again, and I can't remember what we did. I mean, we play for an hour, and she's all over the map. Half the time we start a game, and then she says, now we're going to do this instead. So we go through 5 iterations of a game, and so the next day she'll be like, you remember what we played yesterday? And I'll be like, I don't remember. I know we were dogs. I remember that. Look, why don't you remember? How come you don't remember? It's like she just cannot get it. She cannot understand why in the world, Nana. Okay, you've got some. I can see that you've got some good ideas here. So let me look. Okay, you say it makes sense. I think it should be on the inside because the flexibility is less jeopardized on the inside. The angle is smaller on the inside. Yeah. What are you, an engineer? I think you are, right? I think you are something like that, aren't you? Oh my God, I forget. See, you're supposed to say, Nana, why can't you remember what I am? I know we've had this conversation about what you do. Remind me why you're so smart. Remind me why you're so smart, Andres. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. I think it is on the inside, and I think that the stretch has to go up and down because the mouth will open and close like this. So that having the stretch is good because then it can flex, right? you're a chemist. Of course you are. I forgot. And you told me where you do chemistry. You're not supposed to. You can't say. You could. Well, you could. You could. Do you like being a chemist? No wonder you know so much about volatile substances and like toxic glue. Okay, so like I'll tell you really quickly. You work surrounded by engineers. I used to work surrounded by PhD biologists, and I loved all of them, but they could be a little annoying. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to do this next time, and I'm going to find out, and I'm going to double check it. It's not that I don't trust you. I do trust you. But my brain keeps seeing something else. I keep seeing another picture in my mind. And I really believe that she's made so many puppets that there would be a reason for her to do it on the outside rather than the inside if that was what in fact happened. But one thing I will say really quickly, time's running out here. I mentioned, and I'm going to do this for every stream for a while because hopefully I'll start having a few more people on. And if I could have, like I was talking earlier about a raid and the gal who was on, I say it's a gal. I don't know if it's a gal. I'm just assuming, but Double Loco. She came over because some other streamer recommended me, which was so sweet, so amazingly sweet. And she tried to do a raid. And on Twitch, a raid is a thing where a stream that's ending, like if there's another streamer who's doing their stream and it's coming to an end, they can raid another streamer who's midstream. So like if they have 50 people on chatting with them and then they say, well, okay, everybody, we're leaving, but we want to send you over to Nana. And so they press a button and those people all invade, they raid my channel and come into the chat. So like I could have gotten a whole bunch of people to follow me today if I had been on the game. But for some reason, when she tried to do the raid, it wouldn't go through, which means I have a setting that I haven't set in all of this broadcast software that tells it to allow raids to happen. So anyways, isn't that neat? Like they're so supportive. In the way that you love being a chemist. That makes me so happy. I love it when people get to do what they love to do. You know, so I'm making puppets. I'm doing it. Oh, in Seville. Okay, cool. If you glue it on the inside, the stretch is smaller. The glue it on the inside, the stretch is smaller. Of course it is. Yeah, it is. I had to think about the geometry of that. Okay, I'm still going to check. No offense. Does that bother you? Hopefully not. Okay, but I am going to check. Yeah, but I missed out today, so that's too bad. Okay, that's all right. It'll happen. You know, people will find Puppet Time with Nana and come hang out with me a little bit to make puppets. So I didn't get as much done today as I would have hoped. I jabber too much, but I can't help it. But that's not bad. We have a head. Look at that. See, the camera's opposite. So when I think I'm turning it this way, it's actually turning that way. So it's really freaking confusing when you do puppetry. So that's what I'm hoping to, and I know it's just going to be a matter of practice. Like I just have to practice to learn to turn my brain around. You know how the astronauts, their brain flips like when they're upside down all the time and then their brain eventually flips everything? If I went up there, I'd probably be throwing up all the time. Not that I get motion sickness, but like I can't even make that straight. My brain won't let me. Okay. Because I really wanted to talk him to you. I really wanted to say, I'm really, really touched. I'm really touched, Andreas, that you would come. And I'm not doing ventriloquism for Donnie. Sorry, I can barely get the voice. I'm really touched that you would come. I can't do it. Oh God, I'm so lame. Oh, okay. I'm so touched that you would come. Well, these kind of guys don't really look you in the eye anyway. Okay, go this way. Go this way, Nana. Keep going, keep going. Now the other way, now the other way. No, this way, no, that way. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Is that better? No, it's not, totally not better. Those are way too close together. It just looks weird. Now I look like a frog. I don't look like a turtle. I look like a frog now. Stop it. Okay, never mind. I'm getting weird now. I need to eat. Okay, all right. So it's about time. And thank you so much for hanging out. I hope it was something like fun. And I'm going to do this every Wednesday. And I might add Monday, and I might add a Saturday for kids. And I might do an evening too. I don't know. We'll see. But that for you guys over on the pond, across the pond, it won't. Evening would be bad because you'll be sleeping. So I hope you can come back again and hang with me. It's been fun. Been really fun. All right. So I'm gonna close it out. But be well. Have a great rest of your evening. And maybe I'll see you next time. All right. Give Vera hugs. All right. See you later. I'm out. Over and out.